Hey, what's up? Keith Kelfis. Let's do some Q&A. And I'll do them one at a time across multiple videos. Okay, I did a video about getting the balls up to raise your prices on customers, and I talk about expanding the top, you know, all new customers, and raising prices as you dissolve the bottom. So you keep raising your prices. So you're expanding the top, higher prices, and as you do that, you dissolve the bottom. Okay, what that means is you have so much work that you're working 7 days a week. Once you got that much work coming in, you dissolve the bottom. I'll just read the question. Swim bait 1. Should you be doing this in your first few months of business? We only have 8 weekly mow jobs now. If we start bidding new jobs too high, I'm worried we may not grow. That is a great question, because in the beginning of a business, a brand new business is like an infant that wants to die. You have to bottle feed it and change its diapers and be there in its every breath and waking moment, or the thing will just, it's not going to work. It's all about generating activity, as much activity as possible in the beginning of the business. It's all about throwing mud at the wall constantly to see what sticks, and then work with that. And throw mud at the wall, see what sticks, work with that. Cut the grass, trim the shrubs, pull the weeds, do everything you could possibly do to generate as much activity in the business. And it doesn't matter if it's low prices, because if you're just starting a business, if you don't have any other jobs lined up, and you come up and you go, I want $600 for that, and I ain't doing it for a penny less. Well, you can't do that in the beginning, because there's this sense of competency that comes across to a client. They can feel it in their gut. They might not be able to articulate it, but they can feel when you're really, really busy and you got money coming in, you got money in the bank, you got a bunch of jobs lined up, and you got to go. This is my price. We're the best. You want it done or not? You don't tell them that, but that's when they can feel, and then you sign on. Like, it's strange. High profit in a lot of business, that's good. Like, you hit a stride, it generates more. Success generates success, and broke generates broke. When you're broke and stressed out and anxiety and your prices are too damn low, you're just gonna keep attracting more of that into a downward tailspin. So to answer your question, no, take whatever you can get in the beginning. It doesn't matter what it is. Just take it all. Do everything in the beginning. Go crazy. Try to get yourself to a point where you're booked weeks out, and you've got so much work coming in that you can't even possibly do it all, and you're just like running around like a madman just working. Then once you get to the point where your phone is ringing a lot, you're really booked out, you have a ton of work coming in, and even if it's all low profit work, only at the point where you're so overwhelmingly swamped, then you say, okay, you got the plane going, you got this turbulence, you go, you raise up to the next level. It's like you pull yourself up to the next rung of the ladder. Then you raise your prices at that moment, because now you can afford to dissolve the bottom, right? Now you can afford to throw more money on the table, right? If you go to gamble, you know why I don't go to the casino? A buddy once says, let's go to the casino, bro. We were younger, he just got paid like, I don't know what he got paid, $300, his little check. He went and blew $280 at the casino and was broke in 15 minutes. I saw that. I spent like $3 on some little slot machine or something. I saw that with my eyes. I was like, dude, I will never gamble. And that's just me. I've got friends that gamble and make money. I just don't want to. Well, the point of what I'm saying is, he was gambling as if he had $50,000 in his pocket. Oh, I just throw it all on blackjack. Fucking idiot. He deserved it. If you raise your prices right off bat and you say you're gonna be broke, you're not gonna get any fucking business, and it's not gonna work. Am I still recording? Yeah. Okay. So generate as much activity in the business as possible. Work your ass off. Do everything you can possibly get your hands on. And once you get really competent in the business and you're really swamped, then you can begin to elevate the whole situation. Raise prices on your current customers. You don't even got to tell them, I'm raising my prices. But you know, if someone gives a quote, I have to let you know I've raised my prices by 20%. You don't even fucking say that to them. You say, they say, hey, how much to take my shrubs out? You go, okay, normally it's 80 bucks. 120. $120. Raise it in your own mind. Raise it on paper. Take your calculator and add 0.30. Add 30% to the price. 30%? I'll give you a little tip. If you're new in business and you think raising your price 30%, excuse me, just say, you're probably not even charging anywhere near what you're going to be charging for the same service in 5 years. What I have to charge to trim shrubs is $105 an hour. So a row of boxwoods, a couple rows of boxwoods in front of someone's house, it's gonna be like $180 to trim those. And the customer will be like, what? $180 just to trim those? Absolutely yes. And you get to the point where you can be that way and say that because you got so much work lined up that you don't even want to do that shit for any less. See, it's called saying no to the good. Those are some loud ass birds. Be quiet. Okay, it's springtime, they get their way. I love animals. Just kidding. I'm ADD, man, it's great. So you say no to the good so you can say yes to the best. I heard that by John C. Maxwell and it never made any sense to me. Shit doesn't make any sense to you until you're in the position to where you go, oh, now that makes sense. Say no to the good so you can say yes to the best. Doesn't make any sense until you're in that position. And that position is you're so swamped with so much opportunity and so much good that you got to start saying no to what used to be good so you can say yes to the best. That's when you're picking out, raising your prices and doing the more high profit stuff and veering away from like I hate dudes shoveling topsoil. I don't like doing sod, and don't do shit that you hate. Well, in the beginning, you got to do everything that you love and hate in order to make some money, because money is what makes it work. So when there's something I hate doing and a customer asks me if I want to do that, I'm at the point now where I say, yeah, you want topsoil installed? It's $100 per yard installed plus a $100 delivery fee. If you want 10 yards of topsoil, it's going to be $1,100 to install that and grade it all around your house. $1,100? I can get Joe Blow to do it for 40 bucks. Go fucking have Joe Blow do it, because I ain't doing it. Because you get to the point where when you're swamped up to your eyeballs doing a bunch of low profit work, and now you're sitting there on a Sunday dripping in sweat, shoveling topsoil in the rain for like $80 profit for the entire day, and your woman's calling you because you're late for a family event and you're sitting there on a job site in the pouring rain with topsoil all over the place, frustrated and broke. Dude, I've been in the trenches, man. You got to do all that shit in the beginning to get to the point. You get my point. I'm really just beating a dead horse here. But yeah, man, in the beginning, if the only tool you have to work with is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. I hope I answered the question. All right, next question.